Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be focusing on uni tips because A-level results day was recently and people want uni tips. I know before university I wish I'd checked out more videos so I could be more prepared, and I just want to offer my wisdom as someone who graduated from university last year. But some of these things you'll think are obvious and some of them will be like, oh yeah, I completely failed to realise that I would need that. And if you have any questions that you feel like are ridiculous, feel like it's stupid about uni or anything, just ask in the comments because I guarantee there will be other people thinking the exact same thing and wondering the exact same thing. So you're not alone in this. A lot of people feel scared about going to uni. So the most common question I get asked about, things that I need to bring to university, what do I need? People always ask, do they need toilet paper? The answer is yes. The majority of university accommodations do not provide toilet paper. If you are living in like shared accommodation, you're sharing toilets with people, maybe wait until you get there to buy it, just because one, it takes up a lot of room in the car, and two, like you might want to like make an agreement of like, oh, I'll buy the toilet paper this week and then you buy it next week, just so that like one person isn't buying it the whole time. If you are living in ensuite accommodation, you definitely need it because they will not provide it, so make sure you get it. Again, I recommend getting it once you actually get to university, just because then you're not having this like big thing in the car that's taking up space that could be used for things that are more important. Also, top tip, don't cheap out on toilet paper because you'll just use more of it. Go for the middle ground. I say don't go really cheap, but don't go really expensive. Just kind of go the middle ground, Not Asda's own, like not Asda's like own, but not like luxury toilet paper. Just a nice kind of middle ground. Another one that may seem obvious is pots, pans, plates, etc. All kinds of cutlery. Basically, you need them because the chances are your uni will not provide them. My top tip with this is get ones that are unique. Don't just get silver knives and forks because everyone will have silver knives and forks and they will get mixed up. So get unique ones. I had kind of like black ones that were kind of rainbowy and they stood out because no one else had the same ones as me. So definitely try to get unique ones, whether it's a unique handle or a unique colour, just because then you're going to make sure that you have your own cutlery and that no one steals it. And if they do steal it, you can see it's yours or you can just subtly take it back. Note, I would check if your accommodation has induction hobs. If your accommodation has induction hobs and you do not have induction pans, your food will not heat up. So double check if your accommodation has that, and if it does have induction hobs, you need induction pans. If you can't find out, maybe try, if you can, wait until you get to the university and then buy your pots and pans, just because then you're not going to have any like confusion with how to heat your food up. General first aid, you can usually, find it from, on campus if you have like porters and that sort of thing, but you kind of want to keep some. You kind of want to have like your own supply of certain stuff, so paracetamol, ibuprofen, anything like that, plasters, just the general kind of stuff, Savlon, something like that, kind of antiseptic stuff, just in case you injure yourself, blah blah blah. It's always kind of handy to have that, and then you don't have to go out and get it, say if you need it in an emergency or something. Universities do not have many plug sockets, so what you're gonna want is an extension cord. I can't speak for every single university whether they'll allow these, but extension cords are very handy. I like to get the ones with USB like ports as well, just because then it's easier, because then you can have ones for your phone and that sort of thing. And plugs, make sure you don't forget your plugs and don't forget any cables, say to charge your laptop and anything like that. I always say it's quite useful to have an extra plug and an extra like wire for your phone, just because then you have one that you can have in the kitchen and have one in your bedroom, or if someone if people came over for pre-drinks, you can then have like a spare one for people to use. So I always say bring extra in case they break. That's kind of, yeah. I'm talking about extension cords. Bring extension cords. Don't bring those plugs that just go straight in with like multiple outlets, because they are usually banned because they're kind of not 100% safe. So don't get them. Even if they sell them on campus, don't get them. Just get an extension cord because they're a lot safer. Candles and incense burners, basically anything that can cause a fire, is 90% of the time banned from university accommodation, so you're not allowed it. You still want your room to smell nice though, so I recommend maybe getting like a reed diffuser because they are easy and they make your room smell nice. Just a little like tip there. You want your uni room to smell nice, so that's easy and it won't set the place on fire. You want your bedroom to feel homely, because when you move into university accommodation it is the most blank thing ever, but you can see it as a blank canvas. Decorate it however you like. Usually they don't let you use blue tack, so use white tack and like command hooks. They are really useful because they don't damage the wall. But if they do damage the wall, worst case scenario, you can go to Wilko's and get tester paint pots that are like £5 to kind of match the wall and just paint over it before you leave, so you do not get charged for any damage on your accommodation. But yeah, you can pretty much like have what you want to kind of decorate your room apart from candles. You know, you can have posters, you can have fairy lights, decorate it to what makes it feel like home, because it is going to make you feel a lot less homesick and just more kind of comfortable in the environment. Laundry can be expensive at university. Most universities have circuit laundry, which is a massive scam in my personal opinion, but you pretty much have to use it. They have a monopoly over the laundry. It costs kind of a lot. It's a little bit annoying, I must admit, but the washing machines are usually quite big, so you know, you can wash a lot of stuff at one go, but they are a little bit expensive. If you want to save a little bit of money, get a drying rack. If you get a drying rack, then you don't have to use the dryers, because usually the washing machines and dryers are separate, so you can save a little bit of money each week and kind of put that aside for something else, or just save the money, you know, save it for going out. But if you get a drying rack, you know, you can use that to thing. But be aware, if you don't have loads of room in your accommodation, it can be a little bit annoying to have a drying rack, so just kind of see what you kind of want to do. I personally used the dryers, which are not the best in the world. They don't always dry your clothes 100%, and they have been known to set fire. In my first year, the dryers set fire because people don't take the lint out of the dryers. So if you do use the dryers, take the lint out, because they can set on fire. I'm not saying they will, I'm saying they can. So yeah, just be aware of that. While we are talking about washing, you know, washing your clothes and stuff, you will need like detergent. I personally just use laundry pods because the circuit laundry machines are quite big. I tended to use two because I was washing a lot of stuff in one go. I personally just put all the colours in at once. It never did anything, but yeah, be aware that it can do stuff. So yeah, I just bought laundry pods because I found them the easiest to use, but you can also use any kind of detergent you really want. I think with the dryers, you're not allowed to use like dryer sheets, but yeah, you don't really need anything for the dryer, you just kind of put it in and pay. While we're on the topic of cleaning clothes, let's talk about cleaning everything else. So in terms of accommodations, you're usually going to be sharing a kitchen. I would actually wait to buy dishwashing like soap. Things like that, wait, because basically everyone is going to bring one and you're just going to have loads. It's going to clutter up your kitchen. If you can get there, you're comfortable speaking to your flatmates, try to come up with like an agreement saying, you know, oh, I'll buy the washing liquid for this month and you can buy it next month, or oh, you buy the washing liquid, I'll take the bins out, you know, just kind of make an agreement so there's not just like loads of stuff everywhere. Personally, I recommend getting your own sponge. Ones that's kind of handy is those ones that you can fill with washing up liquid because it kind of makes it easy. But yeah, have your own sponge, but your own washing up liquid. There's just loads in the kitchen, it just kind of clutters it up. In terms of cleaning supplies, I brought my own cleaning supplies because I like to have them for my own bathroom. If you're living like in ensuite accommodation, you're going to need cleaning supplies for your bathroom because you need to clean your bathroom. Don't just leave it because it will get grotty. If you're living in shared accommodation, like shared bathrooms, sometimes they have cleaners to clean it, but not always, so be aware of that. You may need cleaning supplies for that, but wait until you get there just to see what your personal accommodation is like. In my accommodation that I had at Lancaster University, they did clean the kitchens like every week, but it was only like a quick wipe. So if you want anything more extreme, you're going to want to bring your own kind of cleaning supplies. If you're living on university accommodation, they will probably provide bin bags, so you don't need to provide bin bags in the actual kitchen, but in your own bedroom you probably will. They usually have a bin for your bedroom, so you don't need to worry about that, but they may not have one in your bathroom. In the ones I always went to, the accommodations I went to, they never had a bin in the bathroom. Probably, again, this is something you should wait until you get to uni and see if it's there, but if they don't have a bin in your bathroom and you need one, just get one. You can get them really cheap at Wilko's, Home Bargains, you know, B&M, all the usual. So maybe wait until you get there just to double check, but a bin for your bathroom is something you should definitely consider. If you are living in shared bathrooms, shared showers, that sort of thing, you are going to want to bring sliders or flip-flops to shower in. So you don't really want your feet kind of touching the disgusting floors of the shared showers. They're not always like really, really bad. Like obviously they do get cleaned and stuff, but you just kind of, you know, you want to protect your feet from stuff. So sliders, you know, flip-flops, anything like that, and then obviously wash underneath your feet as well while you're showering, but it just kind of prevents anything you know, if there's anything. That's just a little tip, most people do it. And also if you have like a kitchen, you know, your shared kitchen, you're going to want to kind of do the same thing. Have a pair of sliders, slippers, Crocs, I don't know what you guys wear, but you're going to want something like that. You're not really going to want to walk in the kitchen barefoot or in socks, because sometimes the kitchen floor is sticky, there's prees, drinks get spilled. Many students have been there before. Just kind of a warning, you're kind of gonna want to put something on your feet. So in terms of your bedroom, your accommodation will probably just come with a mattress. You know, it'll have storage and stuff, but it will have a mattress. You're going to want a mattress protector. These are something you just kind of put over your mattress. You can get ones that make your bed more comfortable, because the mattresses are always the most comfortable, but either way you're going to want a protector, especially if the mattress is a light colour, because if you get anything on the mattress they can charge you for it, and mattresses are expensive and you want your full deposit back. So get a mattress protector. You're also going to need fitted sheets, a duvet, pillowcases, all sorts. So a lot of accommodations have single bedding, so it's a single bed, but when you move into like town in your second year, a lot of them are double beds, so a lot of people get like double sheets for a single bed and just kind of tuck them, and same with like a double duvet, get an extra pillow, that sort of thing, so that like they can use them next year and they don't have to buy like a whole other set of bedding. So that is something you might want to consider, but it is obviously a little bit of extra work having to tuck all the stuff in. It's something you might want to consider. Personally, I just had single bedding because I have a single bed at home, and then when I got to my uni in second year I got double bed stuff. But really it's up to you and what you're thinking about for next year. Obviously at uni you will be having showers, you'll be washing your hands, that sort of thing, so you will need towels. So I have maybe like 2 body towels, a couple of hand towels, and then quite a few flannels for my face and stuff. Just kind of get however many you need. A lot of the times you can get like towel packs, but that is something you probably want to consider. If you're living in shared accommodation and you have a hand towel, make sure that hand towel is washed, because otherwise you're all using it, it's just gonna kind of stay damp, and that's not what anyone wants. So make sure you're washing those hand towels. We are talking about the bathrooms. If you're living in en suite, you're probably gonna need a toilet brush. Probably wait again until you get to the university accommodation to see if they provide it, but the chances are that they won't provide it. And you need a toilet brush. That is kind of something that's kind of essential, because you do need to clean your toilet, I beg. So yeah, just probably wait until you get there, just double check, but they probably won't provide it. And it's also nice to get, if you get in your bin for your bathroom at the same time, to kind of get like a matching set. And in terms of toilets, make sure you also get like bleach to clean your toilet, and I like to have those little like toilet fresheners, the things you kind of put over the seat, because it makes your bathroom smell nice, and I think it's actually very effective because it smells nice. So that is probably my favourite thing to make your bathroom smell nice. I know there's like little like pots you can get, but I find the ones that go in the toilet make it smell nice. So yeah, top tip for you there. Another tip, if you're living in shared bathrooms, is to get a shower caddy. So get like, you know, something you can kind of transport your like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, whatever you need in the shower, to take it to the shower with you, take it with make sure you have some kind of like sponge, I don't know, whatever you need in the shower, whatever you want in the shower, take it in like a little thing, and then you can take it back to your bedroom after. If you leave it in the shower, it could get like grotty, or like people will take the stuff in it, so do that. So uni can be expensive, so another tip to kind of like save money is to get meal containers, you know, meal prep containers that you can put in like the freezer, the fridge, etc., and food clips for like your bread and just cereal, things like that, because it just kind of helps things stay fresher for longer, which helps you save money in the long run. So that's another tip, to just kind of take some of that. So with the kitchen, that I like to have, so I lived in a shared like kitchen, I shared with other people. I like to have my own hand towel, but in terms of oven gloves, I brought oven gloves and other people didn't have oven gloves. Really, it just depends how many ovens you have. We had 2 ovens, so we had 2 oven gloves. Maybe again, wait until you get there, so you don't always just have all these like 10 oven gloves that you just don't need. You really only need 1 if you're comfortable with sharing with the people around you. Oh yeah, they are some of the things you may forget to bring to university that you may want to bring to university. Hope this video helps. Let me know if you have any other tips, tricks in the comments that you can share with people, because people starting uni is a very, very stressful experience, and it's nice just kind of have the advice of people who have been through it and know exactly what you're going through. If you want to check out more uni tips videos, I have a few of them. I have, especially if you're going to Lancaster University, I have a lot of videos about that, talking about my personal experience, so you can check them out as well. I hope you like this, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and also check out my TikTok, it's just RachelLord22, and I also do more uni tips, tricks videos on there. So yeah, hope you have a great day and enjoy university, and